Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be another makeup and chill Fridays. I am going to be getting ready for work. It's not exactly me chilling, honestly, because I'm always getting ready for something, but that's literally the only time that I have time to film these videos. So usually I work later on Fridays, so that's why I film them on Fridays. I probably have said this 50 million times. Sorry if my throat's a bit scratchy. I just started drinking some water. I did have coffee like an hour ago. I've been up since like 11. I was going to run an errand before I went to work, but I didn't really have time for that. Oh. Yes. Thanks.
Try that on.
Well, I can't really see because I have contacts.
Well, you don't have to see.
It's fine. They feel fine.
They're tight now, right?
Yeah. We fixed it. Thank you.
Well, it's just the screw was loose.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't even press stop. Sorry. My mom was fixing my frames on my glasses. Yes, I do wear glasses at night. I don't wear them during the day because obviously I wear contacts. I wear contacts basically 99% of the time. There was one time where I did run out of my glasses, so I had to wear, run out of my glasses. What am I saying? Run out of my contacts. So, I had to wear glasses that day, but honestly, like, I don't care about wearing them or not. They just really bother my nose. That's why I hate wearing them. I don't know if my mom's calling my name again. I'm literally, like, going insane right now. Alright, so let's jump into the eyeshadow. I'm only going to be using like really simple stuff today. I am using another palette that I'm not going to show you guys because it was a palette that was included in Snacks package to me. And I have chips package, not snacks package. Snacks package. I think she's talking to my brother. So anyway, I'm just going to be using a few ColourPop shadows to start out with because the palette that I'm using doesn't really have transition shades in it. It only has like 5 eyeshadows in it. This is actually going to be a makeup and chill Friday that I post the day of, and I'm also not going to use the brushes that she got me because I don't want you guys to see those yet because I filmed the whole first impressions video on everything that she got me. Mostly everything. She got me like so many eyeshadows, so I filmed a first impression on 2 of the palettes that she got me. I am going to be using the smaller palette today. So I'm just going to use my Lime Crime mirror as my Lime Crime palette as a mirror because I'm trying to use my ColourPop shadows still for now. So I'm just going to be using Firefly as my transition shade. I'm trying to hit pan on these 2 ColourPop shadows still. These are the only other eyeshadows I've used this week. I basically have been testing out all the other palettes that she got me. She got me 3 palettes, so I've been testing them out. And the one I'm using today, I've only used it once, so I want to use it again, obviously, because the other 2 palettes that I tested out took me like the full week to test them out fully, so those are the only palettes that I've been using. So I've only gotten a chance to use this one once. So yeah, I am getting ready for work. I was going to go to CVS for work, but then I don't really have enough time to go to CVS first before I filmed. And I don't really have enough time to go before work, so it's really okay. So, if you guys didn't know, because I'm posting this the same day that I'm actually filming the video, because the first impressions that I filmed last week, I'm not going to post it until I actually post my Sephora VIB sale haul, because we both decided, like I said before like a million times in a Get Ready With Me, that we both did a makeup swap. So, she's still waiting for her package. So I called, let me tell you guys this story first. So I called Sephora around almost 2 hours ago when I first woke up this morning at like 11. And what they told me was that it seemed to have been delayed a little bit, and we're not going to, if you have any problems with okay, so I'm just gonna tell you what I'm using. Like, it's not a big deal. Nobody watches my channel anyway. So I'm gonna be using the Natasha Denona Mini Star Palette. This is the only thing you guys know that she got me so far. It's just because, you know, like, I feel bad, like, not showing you guys what I'm using, and this is the first time I'm using this palette on camera, because I didn't use this on camera before, and it's like, I'm not really planning on using it on camera again for a while, so I might as well just show you guys. So I'm just going to go in with this warm brown shade, and this one is called Atic, I believe. So they said, and I have another story about this palette as well. Always have a story about something, but I have things to update you guys on today. So, not that it really matters, because it's just my own problem, so who really cares about that? So yeah, but this is like my one time I can relax, because I have a lot of like stuff for school to catch up on, so I'm kind of like a little bit overwhelmed right now. So this is just my time to just, you know, sit and talk and chill and do my makeup, and then like face reality when I go to work. So anyway, so I've been testing out this palette, and it's okay. It's not like amazing, but you know, I think I like the Sunset palette more than this one. I think that these mattes are a little bit difficult to work with, but I've found that before with like her Sunset palette that I own. That's the only other palette that I have from her, because I refuse to buy the big ones because they're just so freaking expensive. But I'm testing this out again, so we'll see how it works. So anyway, so I called them. They said that if you don't get a delivery or update on the day that for delivery by the end of day today, they said to call them. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to call them, other than like, because like their customer service is open pretty late. I think it's open till almost like 11, because it's like, I think it's LA time. So like 9 p.m. in California is like 11 or 12 here. So they're open pretty late. I might call them tonight if I don't get the updated delivery notification, because I haven't gotten it yet. I checked it as soon as I got off the phone, and I didn't see anything. It was supposed to be delivered on Wednesday, and it's Friday now. So it's been about a week since I've actually ordered it for her. So it's been about 5 business days. So that is standard, because that is standard shipping. But, you know, UPS ships on the weekends as well, so you can count the weekends too. I didn't get any updates on the weekend, but by Monday, it said it should be delivered by Wednesday, by end of day, and she didn't get it. And then last night, she snapped me, and she said, oh, my husband failed to tell me that I got my Sephora order, but it was just another package that she was talking about that she had ordered. So I don't know what's going on with it. So I will find out later today. I thought I just got eyeshadow on my sweater. So I actually haven't worked in about 4 days. The last time I worked, I actually did film a first impressions video on another palette that I won't be uploading until she gets her package. So there will be more Get Ready With Me's coming on like first impressions and stuff. So for the crease shade, I'm just going to use Note to Self right here, just because these are the easiest shadows just to, you know, grab and use, because I just need these for, you know, crease colors. But I still have not hit pan on this shade and on Wake Up Call. I don't know why it takes me so long, but these are like the only 2 shadows I'm going to be working on for like the rest of the year, and I still haven't hit pan on them yet. So they're just so difficult to hit pan on. I don't know why. So yeah, so that's the first thing. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was the Natasha Denona Mini Star Palette. So when I had received the eyeshadow palette, I was showing it on camera, and I was like revealing what the shades look like when I was recording my unboxing haul. And when I opened it and turned it around, one of the shades fell out of the pan. And and it just fell out. And I've heard about her eyeshadows that happens. So I wasn't like, I mean, I was really, really shocked. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do since it was something that she got for me? So I told her about it, and she was like, give me the order number, I'll call them. I was like, you know what? That's probably not necessary because I can just go to the store and swap it out. And that's exactly what I did. I just went to the Roosevelt Field store because I actually ended up not working again on Saturday. They called me out. I don't know if I said this in the last video that I posted because I did record a first impressions get ready with me last Sunday. So that was just an extra get ready with me just so I could test out the other palette that I got. Alright, so now for the outer corners, I'm going to be using that dark brown shade. This one's pretty pigmented. Let me just hold this mirror properly. Getting like eyeshadow everywhere already. So yeah, anyway, I think I said this in my last video. When I went to go return it, like I was just going to go to my own Sephora to return it and exchange it. But I was like, wait, my Sephora doesn't have that brand. They don't have Natasha Denona. And I didn't even realize that until, okay, these are blending out a lot better than the first time I used them. The first time I used them, this shade was very difficult to blend. But now today, it's blending a lot better. That's the inconsistencies that I find with her shades is that they can perform unevenly and they don't perform the same on one eye as they do on the other eye. That's my complaint with her stuff, is that they're not very consistent in the formula at all. But they're performing nicely, so. So anyway, so I went to go exchange it, and I didn't even realize that my Sephora wouldn't have had it. They might have, because sometimes they have, like, the little mini palettes or like one or two of her full-size palettes on like the end caps in my Sephora. But, you know, who knows if they did, because if they didn't, I would have had to reorder it. But I was like, oh, actually, you know, it was right at the register, like where the stocking stuffers are, because, you know, they already have all the Christmas stuff and Christmas shit out already. But Thanksgiving is in 6 days. 6 days, and I have so much to do before Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a really busy next few days for me. After today, like, I mean, today on, I'm literally doing something every day. So, yeah, I'm actually busy all the way up until Thanksgiving. I don't know how I do it. I'm so tired. So they had it right at where the stocking stuffers are. I was like, thank God I don't have to have somebody go get it. It's just right on the line. And it was literally insane in there because I went with my boyfriend because, like I said, I ended up being off that day. So we wanted to go to Roosevelt Field. Because I asked him, like, before we went to go return something for him, can we go to Roosevelt Field? And it was insane because it was the weekend of the VIB sale again for VIBs. So that store is that busy. That's what I was gonna say. That store is always probably the busiest Sephora on Long Island. It's busier than my Sephora, but I didn't even touch my Sephora last week. I don't really go to Sephora that much anymore, and if you guys didn't know, they did extend the sale to this weekend. They gave VIBs and VIB Rouges an extra weekend. So this time, VIB Rouges got 3 weekends. VIBs got 2, and Beauty Insider only gets 1. Because Beauty Insider, like, if you don't spend, like, literally, it's a discount they give you as soon as you sign up. So I understand they only give you 1 weekend because that's pretty much fair, because if you're a VIB, you're in the middle and 2 weekends is enough, honestly. So I was debating on whether or not I wanted to get anything else. I think the only thing I might get, because, like, you know, I don't really have that much money right now, I might get a second one of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder because this is like my favorite setting powder of all time. And honestly, like, I'm going to be so upset when I run out of this because I use this like fucking crazy. This is my favorite setting powder. Like, it just makes your skin look so silky and beautiful. And also, I really want to get the foundation again, too. I don't know if I would get the foundation or this. But I'd rather get the foundation from my mom because she gets it so much cheaper at Bloomingdale's. It's just my favorite foundation. I've been through 4 bottles of it. Like, no joke. So now I'm going to use the middle shade here called Bellatrix, and I'm going to put that all over my lid because I haven't used it on my lid yet. Or I haven't used it all over my lid. Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I should use the green. I think I'm going to use both, actually. Because I want to use this, I want to test out this shade too because I haven't used it yet. I think the shade is called Cosmo. I'm just going to pop it in the middle just because it seems to be a very wearable green. Just, you know, nothing too crazy. Just very, very little. Because I was going to wear that one all over my lid with like another eyeshadow on top. I don't really like this one too much. It's not very pigmented. Usually her shimmers are pretty pigmented, but honestly, I think I like the Sunset palette more than this one. This one's not really knocking my socks off at all, but that is better on this side. See, that's the thing. Like, her stuff is very inconsistent. Like, I notice if I apply a shimmer on the lid, I'll have to, like, really build it up on the other side. For, I don't know what reason, but for some reason they perform very unevenly, and I don't know why. Like, this one is not really that pigmented. But, you know, it's working. It's just for a little pop on the... Alright, so now I'm going to take on the center of the lid. So now I'm going to take this one on the inner part. Kind of covered over the green a little bit. Whoopsie. We'll fix that. And I'm just going to put that on the inner part. I don't know. They're just like not doing much, honestly. They're not really special enough to really be like, oh, you need to go out and get this, because I don't think it's that good, honestly. Just my opinion. Oh, but this shade is probably my favorite, though. Like, it is really pretty. Do you see how much more shimmery it is on this side? Look at that side. Like, I don't understand, like, why that happens. I noticed that from the first time I used the Sunset palette on camera. Like, when I did a first impressions on her Sunset palette, because that was, like, the only palette I picked up from Sephora during the last VIB sale, because I only picked up 2 things. I only picked up the Laura Mercier concealer and the, alright, let's try it with another finger, because this is really annoying me, honestly. I find if I use another finger, then it's more pigmented. Okay, that's better. I only picked up, this is like very subtle, this green shade. And pop on a little bit more. Okay, that's working. That looks good, actually. Yeah, I wanted to use most of the palette today, so might as well use that shade too. That actually looks really cool. Actually, I think that's really pretty. Okay. Okay, I like that. But I actually think that this shade is the prettiest in the palette. This one is called, oh my gosh, I think that one's called Cosmo or Orion. I'm not sure about the 2 outer shades. I think this one is Earth, so this one's probably Cosmo. Because I think this shade is Earth, so that's Cosmo. Okay, that shade is stunning. This one right here is so pretty. That's the one that came out of the palette the first time, so I had to go exchange it. So it's okay. It's not like, oh my god, you need this. It's an okay palette. It's not like, oh my god, like this is the best palette ever. So now I'm just going to pop on, I need to start, like, moving it along. I only have, like, another, like, 25 minutes, which I should be done by then. Okay, I need my brow bone. Okay, so now I'm just going to take Hear Me Out from ColourPop, and put it on my brow bone. I don't know how crazy the mall is going to be too, so, and I don't know what I'm eating yet, so yeah, my life is in shambles again like usual. Don't worry, we're going to start going faster. Alright, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do for the eyes for now, and then we'll come back to them and finish them up later. I just want to, I lose every brush as I'm getting ready, and it's literally like in the mug, and for some reason it takes me a million years to find it again. Okay, I'm actually really liking this eyeshadow look. It's very subtle, but it still has a little bit of color. So now we're going to move on to the face. So when I filmed my first impressions on this, okay, so I'm using a bit more in this video, but it's okay. You guys don't really know, like, how these came and what the rest of the things that I got. So when I got this and I used it in my previous video, I didn't use it as a priming spray. I love it as a priming spray. I'm like, why didn't I use this before if it's so good? So it's a priming and setting spray. This is the Too Faced Hangover X 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. It just comes out very fast, and sometimes I get a little bit in my mouth. So yeah, I need to stop doing that. And then I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer as my actual primer. I've been obsessed with this combo. It just makes your skin feel so moisturized and so good. So this is all I've been using since I've gotten it, and it feels so good. So I got this in like a little mini set. And I forgot how much I love the Hangover X primer because I used to use it all the time when I had the full size and I hadn't owned it in a while. I did get it as a point perk from Sephora, but obviously, like, I haven't had it in my collection for a while because you guys know I stopped purchasing from Too Faced. But they still make good products. It sucks how much their products still are really good. Because they are still really good. So anyway, I mean, not sucks. It's just like, I wish I liked them more because I can't really purchase their products anymore. I've only purchased the natural face palette and the lipstick. That's what I got, like, during the Sephora sale, like, or Ulta sale, like, 6 or 7 months ago. And the only time I purchased from them is from, like, Marshalls. So anyway, speaking of Marshalls, we're going to use a foundation that I got from Marshalls. This is the L'Oreal Natural Performance Foundation. I haven't used this in a little while, and I love this foundation. This is in the shade NP1. This is one of my favorites, honestly. It's such a good foundation. I take quite a bit of it because it's very creamy. And then we're just going to apply that. So, if you guys didn't know, yesterday was like the first snow. We got snow in the fall. And it was pretty bad. Honestly, the Weather Channel, like, really unpredicted, like, totally, like, was off with how much snow we were getting. We got a lot more than they said we were going to. We got about 3 inches as opposed to 1. We were all like, oh, we'll be fine. Nope, got over 3 inches of snow. And we were like, what the hell? Like, it was crazy. I couldn't get my car up the driveway for like 20 minutes. So yesterday, excuse me. I need to use the mirror still. So oh, I forgot to grab my bottom lash mascara. You know what? I think we'll make the other one work. We're just going to make the other one work on my bottom lashes. So yesterday I had class until like 5:30. And the snow started around like 2. So it didn't start getting bad until like 3 or 4 because like it just started snowing at 2, so it wasn't like that bad. So by the time we wanted to leave the campus, which was like 5 something, because my professor didn't keep us past 5 o'clock because I'm sure he wanted people to get home. Because my class is like 2 hours. It's from like 3:30 to like almost 6. So it's like it ends like 10 minutes before 6. So it never usually goes that long unless we start late. But ever since I've actually started the class, it's never gone past 2 hours. which is a little bit annoying because I never know when it's going to be over, and I could potentially work on those days and work at 6 o'clock, but at the same time, like, I need 2 days off to do homework and stuff. But, I have been off since Monday, so. And last weekend I only had to work one day, so it was a pretty nice weekend. Just want to make sure I didn't get called out. Yeah, there's only 5 people working today, so there shouldn't be a reason why I get called out or not. So anyway, I'm hoping that was enough on my neck. I probably have to put more on my neck. Oh, this foundation's so pretty. It's just so dewy and pretty. It just applies so nicely. I love it. I just wanted to wear a light foundation today. And I love this foundation. It's just so pretty. So, we didn't leave campus when we were going to, like when class was over, because that was at the point where there was just standstill traffic literally everywhere. If I decided to leave, I would have been sitting in traffic. So me and my 2 classmates just chilled in my professor's office for a while, and I think it was only for like 45 minutes, because by that time they said that it started turning into rain and there wasn't as much traffic anymore, so then I was able to go home. So now I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Shantakai. I don't really use it too much on camera, so I want to use it today. Because I did recently get this from my mom. She did get me this in a new perfume. I probably won't haul this stuff until Christmas, until I, like, see what my boyfriend's gonna get me, and etc. Oh my god. Can I, like, apply anything? This mirror is so friggin' heavy. Oh my god, my hair drives me insane. And I already need more concealer. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I still have a ton of breakouts, so forgive me for that, but, I can't help that, really. I've been trying to use a million masks, so. Okay, so now we're just gonna blend it out. Gotta hurry up. So, anyway, what was I saying? So I wasn't able to go home until about 7. So getting home, there wasn't really any traffic anymore. That's why you wait until 7 o'clock to leave from that direction. So it was getting up the driveway that was the problem. The roads were terrible, like really bad. Like my road going home wasn't plowed, so it was a struggle to drive on my road. So I didn't go past like 20 miles an hour, and I never go that slow, but it was rough. So, and someone was tailgating me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I was like, just because you have a fucking SUV, like, sorry that I have a sedan, but fuck you. So, I got to my driveway around like 7:30, and I didn't really get in the house until about 8 something. I mean, I didn't really get home until like almost 7:50, honestly, because I remember like walking in the door of my house at like 8:30. Or at least 8:15. I'm being a rebel and not using a mirror right now, because I feel like this is just easier. I'm living on the edge, guys. Such an idiot. So anyway, my car got stuck at one point, and my mom and my brother had to shovel the driveway again. Because the driveway was covered in snow, so if my mom thought that the car was gonna get up the driveway covered in snow, I'm like, what do you think you're trying to do? I'm like, it's not gonna get up the driveway. So, my brother had to come down and help my mom shovel the driveway again because it was covered in snow. So I didn't get my car up the driveway until like 8:15 or something. So now I'm just going to set my under eyes. I just want to move a little bit faster because I just, for some reason, again, can't find any of my brushes ever. I don't know why. This is my favorite under eye setting powder brush. The Real Techniques one. It's just, the Real Techniques brushes are so soft. I love them so much. If you want any brushes worth the money and they're cheap, Real Techniques is the way to go. They make fantastic brushes and eco tools. Okay, so we're going to keep on going. Alright, I don't think I'm going to smudge on the lower lash line today just because I don't feel like wasting the time, even though it only takes me like a minute. You know what? I'll just do it real quick. I'm just going to take the 2 shades from the Natasha Denona palette. I'm just going to take these 2 shades and I'm going to just smudge those on my lower lash line real quick. If I can find my brush right here. Okay. I'm just going to take those 2 shades. So yeah, that was a struggle, but we got my car up the driveway eventually. It's still parked in the middle of the driveway, but the snow is completely melted and gone because after, pretty much when I got home, it was already raining. Like, it was raining all the way home. It wasn't snowing anymore. But now it's like completely melted away. And my dad's the one that like freaks out about the snow all the time. And he got his car up the driveway super quickly. Because, oh my god, these like apply like a dream on the bottom. I would have to say these just apply beautifully on the lower lash line. It's a little bit brown though, but I actually really love like the dark brown. And then I'm just going to pop on this ColourPop shade called Let Me Explain. It's my absolute favorite inner corner shade ever. I just freaking love it. It's just so pigmented and so beautiful. So we're just going to pop that on the inner corners. All right, I should be done in like 15 minutes. I still have 15 minutes to film, so we should be good. Oh my god, why am I getting eyeshadow all over my under eye? I love how you know what, I just need a new freaking smudger brush, because this drives me insane. But at least it gets absorbed. I just feel like it never applies properly sometimes. This brush, like, just gets the product everywhere. Alright, I think that's good. Even though it's not half as shimmery on this side as it is on this side. I don't know why. It drives me nuts. I hate when it's not equal. Alright, anyway, now we're just going to take my Costa Riche. And then I'm just going to apply my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara, so I'll be right back. You know what? Might as well record my mascara. I just applied my Costa Riche eyeliner on my lower lash line by MAC because it's my favorite. Alright, so now I'm just going to apply my mascara. I wanted to use my NARS mascara today, but I couldn't find it, and I wasn't going to dig through my collection to find it, so I was like, whatever. These are basically the same. Alright, I think we need the Clinique on the lower lash line, so I'm just going to go apply that real quick, because this wand is way too thick. Alright, I just want to get rid of some of that shimmer real quick. And then we're just going to do the rest of my face. I need to hurry up. So I'm just going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder to set my face. You never go too far with this powder. I just put it everywhere and I pile it on because it never looks cakey or heavy. It's the best. See, what I was thinking is that for the Sephora sale, I wasn't going to purchase anything except for the Giorgio Armani powder because Christmas is coming up. My boyfriend usually always gets me makeup or stuff that I just really want, makeup wise in general for Christmas. And I really want to try Charlotte Tilbury makeup, and I don't really want to spend my own money. I'd rather spend the money on his Christmas present, because, you know, we usually get some pretty nice stuff for each other every year. So, I think I'm just going to have him get me her stuff. So now for the bronzer, I'm just going to take the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer. I just wanted to use this today. We're just going to bronze up the skin. Just need this mirror again because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh my god, it's driving me nuts though. I haven't used this brush yet with this bronzer, so let's see how this works. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, did I not blend out my concealer properly? It's just like sitting on my face. Like, what the heck? Okay, that's better. But I was like, damn, I can't leave it like that. That looked really bad. Okay. It was just like a patch of concealer sitting on my face. Alright, now this is not really applying. Alright, that's better. I really need to hurry up. And I have 10 minutes. It's just like, I, again, don't know how packed the mall is going to be since it's Christmas now. You know, technically, the mall doesn't follow the actual rules of the holidays. They just make it Christmas whenever they want it to. So, sometimes it is pretty freaking busy. Okay. So, I think that's good for that. Oh my fucking god. Why do I always take forever? Okay, and then for the blush, I was going to use a different blush today, but you know what? I'm just going to go in with NARS is Madly. I don't want to be bothered using the blush palette I was going to use because it's always like super pigmented and it looks like crap usually, so I'm just going to go in with this. I know that this works, so we're just going to use it. I haven't used this in a while. I mean, I did pull it out a couple of days ago, but I was like, you know what? I just want to use it again. It's always my go-to. If I don't know what blush I want to use or if I don't want to dig through my collection, I'm like, NARS is Madly. Also, I'm trying to hit pan on it too. I do see a significant dip in it. And then for the highlight, I haven't had this highlight in my life for a while, so I wanted to use it on camera. So this is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I haven't used it in a while, so, I mean, I did start using it again when I got it again. I always take a ton of it because sometimes it doesn't really apply that well. My sister was using it for when she was in her show, and she hadn't returned it to me. Oh, that looks stunning today. So I wanted to use it today. I wanted to use it with the Stunna lip paint because I don't think I've used them together yet, but I'm going to use a different lipstick today. Oh, that looks so pretty today. Holy crap. Okay, now I'm just going to spray my face with my Too Faced spray. And I'm just going to fill in my brows super quickly. I'm going to use this mirror. My room is, oh, my desk is a mess, right? A mess. I wasn't going to put my jewelry on yet. I'm so glad that I did. Because I didn't think I was going to have this little time to be done. I always think I have so much time. Oh my god, are you kidding me with these fucking brow little things? I don't even know what to call it. Alright, so that's good. I don't really care. I don't really care about my brows, honestly, like ever. Alright, so for the lips, I'm looking for my lip liner. I'm gonna use the, is there hair on my face again? Right there, smack in the middle of my nose. There we go. Alright, I'm going to be using the Lip Perfector from CoverGirl in the shade Seduce. I'm going to line my lips with that. I love this lip liner with the lippy that I'm going to use, but I just want to put on a little bit more of the highlight real quick. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Just to give it that extra glow that I usually do. Oh my god, that looks so stunning today. Woo! Alright, and then for the lipstick, I'm going to use the Sephora Landing in Shanghai Lip Stories lipstick. This is one of the cream finishes. I'm just going to apply it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Alright, that's good. I am so obsessed with these Sephora lipsticks. She got these for me. I am obsessed with them. So I don't want to give too much away, but just so you know, I love them. So that is pretty much it, you guys. I didn't even turn the camera off to take my hair down, but I just want to show you guys the final look. Just, you know, a little bit more lipstick on the inner parts. Alright, I think we're good now. Okay, so this is the eyes. Do I like how they turned out? Yeah, they're pretty. The cheeks. The highlight is so stunning. And the lips, which I love this lippy. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I love you guys. I have to go. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I love you guys. Bye. And please let me know what you're picking up from the Sephora VIB sale. This video probably will go up later since I can't post my unboxing video yet since she still hasn't gotten her package. So I'm hoping she'll get it this weekend so she can film this weekend and try out everything that I got her. So yeah, that's it. Bye.